The selection committee gave us a first look at the potential top 16 February 16th, and that same day we saw some major upsets and shakeups. Let's go ahead and break down the top 16 and how some games might have impacted its seeding in my fifth bracket prediction. For the one seeds, UCLA, Texas, Notre Dame, and South Carolina. UCLA suffered its first blemish of the season, but remains the number one overall seed. With 9 quad one wins and only 1 loss on the season, the Bruins still possess an impressive resume. Texas has solidified its position with 11 quad one wins, including 8 versus top 25 foes, recently taking down 3 top 10 opponents in a row. Notre Dame is riding an 18-game win streak, showcasing consistency and dominance in ACC play, currently as the number one team in the country. And South Carolina finds itself in a vulnerable position after losses to Texas in a crushing 29-point defeat at the hands of UConn. The 2 seeds, Southern California, UConn, LSU, and TCU. Southern California has an opportunity to move back onto the one line if they can complete the season series against UCLA, especially if South Carolina or another number one seed falls. UConn secured a massive signature win over South Carolina. The Huskies were desperate for a signature win and picked up a top 5 win on the road. LSU took a tough loss to Texas, but the Tigers remain in the mix as they look to strengthen their position in SEC play. And TCU muscles its way onto the 2 line, benefiting from a hard-fought battle in the ACC that dropped NC State from the 2 line. My 3 seeds, North Carolina, NC State, Duke, and Kentucky. North Carolina has been rolling, securing key wins and proving they belong in the top-tier conversation. Their balanced attack and strong defense make them a legitimate threat. NC State drops to a number 3 seed after previously being recognized as a potential number 2. The Wolfpack will need a strong finish in ACC play to climb back up. And Duke fell to Notre Dame but remains on the 3 line. The Blue Devils are still in a solid position with opportunities to strengthen their case down the stretch. And Kentucky breaks into the 3 line thanks to some help from K-State's recent struggles. For my 4 seeds, K-State, Oklahoma, Ohio State, and Tennessee. K-State took a hit with its 4th loss on the season to West Virginia. Oklahoma has quietly put together an impressive resume, stringing together some key wins in Big 12 play. The Sooners have a chance to solidify their spot with a strong finish. Ohio State has been surviving some close calls lately. The Buckeyes will need to buckle down for the final stretch of Big 10 play to maintain their seeding. And last but not least, Tennessee has a prime opportunity ahead with matchups against ranked SEC foes, including Alabama. A strong finish could push the Lady Vols higher in the bracket. The committee mentioned they've taken notice how competitive they've been in these matchups. We're in the final stretch of conference play before tournament time. Come back next Tuesday for my latest bracket prediction.